Have you ever wondered if the gift you have now might be only for a moment? Let's start with a man we all admire, Joseph. Joseph had a gift, a rare one, dream interpretation, and it was that very gift that brought him before Pharaoh. After he interpreted Pharaoh's dream in Genesis 41, the course of his life changed forever. He was elevated, from being a prisoner to a ruler in a single day. But here's something curious. Do we ever hear of Joseph interpreting dreams again after that? Number the Bible records none. Why? Because the dream was a door, not a destination. Joseph's gift was seasonal. It wasn't his forever function. It was an entrance, a sling. Just like David had a sling. The sling got David to the palace. But once Goliath was down, David needed to drop the sling to get Goliath's sword to cut off his head. David didn't take that sling into every battle. Why? Because wisdom told him that what brought you here won't always keep nor take you there. He evolved. He laid down the sling and picked up the sword. He trained. He led armies. He grew. But here's the danger. Many of us don't. We cling to the sling, the one tool God gave us in a past season, and try to stretch it into every future. We say, but God used me through this before? Yes, he did. But is that still the instruction now? Let's look again at Joseph. When he got to Potiphar's house, he didn't interpret dreams. He managed resources. He served. He led. And in prison, he did the same. But there, God stirred the dream interpretation. He used Joseph's environment to test and mature his gift. Now catch this. Joseph didn't just become the man of Pharaoh's dreams because he could interpret. He became second in command because he had the wisdom to manage Egypt's resources during a famine. That wasn't dream interpretation. That was administration. That was leadership. That was national stewardship. God brought him into a new phase and with it, new skills. He didn't idolize the dream. He honored the giver. And maybe that's the word for you. You've mastered the skill, the gift, the role. But is it possible God is now saying, lay it down? I'm showing you something new. David didn't dishonor the sling. He honored it by retiring it. He let it fulfill its purpose, and he let it go. Likewise, Joseph didn't build a school of dream interpretation in Egypt. He built food warehouses. Because the dream wasn't the final plan, preservation was. God often uses what we're familiar with, a gift, a dream, a passion, to usher us into unfamiliar spaces. But if we cling too tightly, we risk making the gift an idol and miss the unfolding journey God has written for us. Moses had the burning bush moment, but the bush wasn't the mission. The mission was Canaan. God will always give us signs and instruments, but the destination is always bigger. And here's where we pause, because in part 2, we'll explore what happens when we cling too tightly to a gift meant only for a season, and how Jesus himself showed us how to walk in flexibility and power. Stay with me.